everyone, I'm JD from Bound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I am continuing with this journal, this vintage rose journal. We made the cover in a previous video where we did some patchwork sewing together of beautiful 6x6 papers. This came from In Love Art Shop. I will leave the link below to their website and to the listing as well as a code that you can use for 25% off. And they have all sorts of beautiful paper pads as well. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I make pockets and embellishments using these. In fact, maybe I'll separate that. In this video, I want to do pockets for sure. And then I also want to do some other embellishments with these. So if you have a paper pad at home, 6x6 or any paper really, here's some ideas for some pockets and ways to use this. So I'm just going to get the lay of the land and look at what I have here just to refresh my memory. I'm going to use this one as a background piece later on. And okay, let's just have a look here. Where are my doubles? So there's two of those. There's two of those. And I do want to cut these ones out. So, in fact, these ones I am actually going to be using as both journal cards, like mini little journal cards. You could even use them as tags. So if I just cut there and there, that can become a tag. And honestly, you can do that with any paper as well. So you could just, for example, cut here, here, and then turn that into a tag. Why not? Let's just do that. So I'm going to use the lines since the lines are here, and I'm just going to let that guide me. How about we'll just throw a whole bunch of ideas at you in this video. All right, there we go. So that's one idea, a tag. Super fun. Another idea is just to do a journal card. So if I just cut that across there as well, I could literally just use that one as a journal card. Why not? Let's just do it for the sake of example in this video. And I'll just give you a whole bunch of different examples. Tag, journal card. Now these ones, because they already are little journal cards, what I can do is I'm just going to cut out some of these. Where did the other? Oh, there it is. Okay, so if I go like that, because I have two sheets of this, what I want to do is kind of separate them and use them in different ways. So I've got my 6 here, and I think I want to use all 6 as journal cards for that one. And then I want to make 2 pockets, and I think I want this one as a pocket. So what I'm looking for in terms of a pocket is the picture, the prettiest picture that I will want to see the whole thing. So if it's a pocket, I'm going to be able to see the whole thing. If it's a journal card, I can't see it all. So I want to make sure I put the less fancy ones as a journal card. For example, like that will be a journal card. I'm happy to cover that. All right, so but I'm going to turn all these into journal cards. And which one do I want to make a pocket as well? I think this one with the butterfly, the blue butterfly. So this one I'm going to turn into a tag. So 2 of these. One will be a journal card, one will be a tag. So that's how I just get a bit of difference there. If I can just get that there, that would be great. All right, awesome. So journal card and tag is a pair. And then I know this one's going to be a pocket, so I can leave that one as a journal card. I don't know if I actually want that one. Okay, I think I'm actually going to turn this one into a tag because I want to focus on the red rose as the centerpiece. I want the typewriter to show up because that's like setting the tone of the journal. You're typing, you're writing in the journal, not typing. Right, so now I've got journal card and tag. Okay, so when I look at these, just going to make sure this is straight. I like the idea of this one as a pocket because it's nice and long and it has the rows. So that's still not straight. So I'm going to put that one as a pocket. Therefore, that one can be a journal card. I'll keep my pockets here actually. You could even turn the tag into a pocket, by the way. So if you just sewed around here or glued, that can still double as a pocket. So yeah, like I said, lots of ideas just going to get thrown out here today. All right, now this one's really sweet. I like this. I actually think I like this one as is. I don't want to cut into this as a tag, so I'm going to actually make this one a pocket and a journal card. And then this one can be a tag, one can be a journal card. So we've got 2 pockets, 3 pockets, 3 pockets. I'm going to keep those separate so I know to make sure I keep those as a pocket. Keep these ones out. Oh, sorry. Tag. Because this one is a pink rose, so I'm happy for that to go kind of hidden in a pocket. Like that. Okay. So now where's my other piece of this? Now this is perfectly already cut for me as a pocket, so that's just going to be one of those types of pockets like that, and then we can keep our little offcuts for little collage pieces and decorations. So we're going to use all of this. Now I probably would either have this as a bottom loading pocket or a top loading pocket like that. So yeah, I guess in this video we're just going to make all the embellishments now in terms of pockets, tags and journal cards. And actually, yeah, I might just do it all in this video. We'll see how long it goes. All right, so I've got 2 of these, so I can kind of play around with how I use this. The first way, the easiest way is literally just to do your pockets. So I'm going to just do okay, so I'm using what I've got here. So see how this is like a longer pocket, covers the whole page. This one's a bit of a shorter pocket, so I could put it in the center or I could move it to the side and have a bit of a different look. And then this can also now be a pocket, a tag, or a journal card. Take your pick. So maybe I'll do another pile for when I come to the end and I have extra spots left over. I'll be able to tell if that needs to be a pocket, a journal card, or a tag. So there's other ones too. There's so much to work with a paper pad collection, and it makes the journal all go together. It coordinates, and you can fully embellish it just with one paper pad. It's great. So what do I want to do with this? This is great. Okay, so I love how this is kind of separate. So you know what? I'm just going to therefore keep this one as a pocket, this one will be a tag, and one will be a journal card. I'm going to use it in all the different ways, different size pockets, different size journal cards, and different size tags. That's how we're getting our variety and using things in different ways. So, you know, I'm happy keeping that like as a large journal card. That could be a pocket, that could be like a little tag. So I kind of need to separate what's going to be a pocket and what's not. Okay, so these are pockets. And then I want to keep you as a journal card, and you're going to be a pocket. Okay. And then I still have this. So what I might do with this is actually do something like a sewn pocket. And I might take that to my sewing machine, fold that over and make a pocket that I can paper clip in. Why don't we just do that, since that's the idea that I came up with for that one. And then we'll do some other things with the other ones. And honestly, that could be another little pocket. I could sew down there, and there's another pocket. Why not? Let's just go with the paper, go with how the folds are happening. I love this one. All right, so let me give another idea. Just trying to find an appropriate one. This one's appropriate. So this one, I love corner pockets. So literally you're just going to go like that. A really easy pocket because you only need to do one cut, and they look really interesting on the page. So corner pocket is just that, and you can put it there. It doesn't really matter which edge is longer or shorter, or if they're even. Corner pockets, really fun, anywhere you want to put them. So I will do some corner pockets, and the reason I chose this one is because it's a pretty even pattern. If you've got something with pictures, you want to make sure you're not cutting off the picture like a butterfly right in half or something. But this one you don't have to worry because it's just a repeating pattern. So another thing I like to do on a page is something like this, and you put both pockets on the one page. And you can even do smaller pockets. So let me show you this. If you think you have the tiniest little scrap, it's okay. This can honestly be a little pocket, just a little one. And this is what I mean by having little different sizes and things. So again, I'm just going to go straight across, and there's another little pocket. Ta-da! All right, so corner pockets, really easy. Now this one, it's a bit wonky, so I'm just going to straighten this up. And again, just use what you have. And I think I might turn this into, all right, so there's a few options. Let me just clear out, I can't pick it up. There we go. All right, we can turn that into a, well, we could do our normal top or bottom loading pocket. It's pretty much the perfect size. I think I'm just going to do that. But if you wanted, you could just do a wide pocket, a wide side pocket. So let me get my tag, and you could have something like that. Totally cool if you did that. I like the diagonal looks better this angle, so I'm going to keep that as a bottom loading pocket, I think, or a top loading. All right, next. See, I didn't really want this one as corner pockets because you're cutting off the pictures and you can't really tell what it is, or you can, but you don't get the full, you want the full picture. Okay, I want to make some larger journal cards. We've got quite a lot of small tags and small journal cards. So I want to do some larger pieces. So let's do like some really tall tags. This is especially helpful when you have a pocket like this size, because you can't put a tiny tag in there, you can't see it. So we want something larger to be able to put into there. But of course, if you have a small pocket, you don't want to put something giant in there, can't fit. So you want to have a good mix of big pockets, small pockets, big journal cards, small journal cards, big tags, small tags, to suit the different pockets that you have. So we have a long skinny tag here, and I'm literally just going to do a bit of a wider tag over here. And that one you can see, beautiful. All right, so we've got some larger tags, that's what we want. We've got a large pocket. Now, what I want to do, and I think this one's good for that. It's a little bit, hang on, I actually have this scrap from when we were making the cover. Unfortunately, it's going the wrong way, but that's okay. I think I like that because of the patchwork. That makes it okay. So what I'm going to do is show you another type of pocket, which is the side pocket. And I really like the side pockets too because it runs the length of the page. You can fit something really big in there, like a postcard, some note paper, an envelope. Really like big pockets. They're very, very flexible. So that's how you can fit something nice and big. And I like this kind of stitched look, patched work together. And then they're your side pockets. Really fun. Really fun. You can put over there. tag here. Love that. So I'm just going to, yep, look, that's perfect size as well. So I'm just going to use it. I'm going to go with it. If I can cut straight. All right, so there's another side pocket. Perfect. Me, I don't mind things going in different directions. Front ways, back ways, sideways. It's all good. For me, that's part of the charm of a junk journal. So happy with that. Now, I'm kind of leaving the ledger papers till last because when I see ledgers, I kind of see journal cards. All right, and this is the cover of the paper pad. So sometimes people will throw this out, but you can use this too. And this will make perfect little pockets as well. Okay, another top loading or bottom loading pocket. Perfect. Done, done, done. And then this one, again, well, that could just, yeah, of course, make another pocket. Yeah, I really do like that as pocket. But what I'm going to actually do with this one, show you another type of similar pocket, but your narrow pocket. So, is that narrow enough? Yes, so that's a pretty narrow tag, but this is how narrow the pocket is. That we want to be able to put something really narrow in there. Again, just a different look, and that could go in the middle again, or it can go here, it can go here, but just a different look as well. So we've got some narrower pockets. This could also be journal cards. Again, I might turn these into journal cards later on or something. If I have too many pockets, I can always turn those into journal cards. This one looks like they are already journal cards, so I might just chop these ones up, and I'll keep 3 as journal cards. And these are fun, especially the little ones. You could even just slip 3 of those into one pocket. Like, how fun would that be? Let's have a look. Come here. You could just go do do do. There we go, like that. So you don't just need to put one thing in there if you don't want to. You can put lots of things. Of course, you can even layer things up like so. So again, lots of fun ideas. Alrighty, and then what do I want to do with this? I think I want to do I want to do more pockets? I'm not too sure. Or journal cards. I'll come back to that one. Okay, so what I also want to do is, yeah, I want to have some bigger journal cards. So I might just grab this one and no, about here. Yeah, so I want that as like a giant journal card, either in a top or bottom loading pocket or a side pocket. That's a good, nice, large size. And then this one, yeah, all right, this one I'm going to turn into a side pocket. And just to show you, you don't need the side pocket to go the full length. You could have a side pocket going this high, this high, this high, you know, that kind of thing. Again, just a different look as well. All right, I'm just thinking about how I want to have enough for our other fun embellishments. So these two are the same, so I can do something with this one. Okay, what do I want to do? So another idea is, let me see if I can remember. Okay. So is it something like this? We're going to, but I don't want to waste that, do I? Okay, what I want to do is actually find ones that match together. The color tones. One's a bit light, dark brown, one's a bit beigeier, this is a bit pinkier, so I'm not sure I'm going to have much luck with that, but I think this is going to be a good background piece. I think this one looks better. All right, so what I want to do is a pocket like this, so it's like a double pocket. I'll kind of show you. I just need it to be not so wide. So if I cut it, good, there's lines here, perfect. I might cut it about here. And then what I want is, not that one. Okay, I just want to cut here. Okay, and then I just want to cut about there. This will all make sense hopefully when I flip it over. So if I take that to my sewing machine, I stitch down there, around here and up there, and I then have a double pocket, one here and one here. Now I want to do a similar thing with, okay, I kind of need to keep that separate so I can remember to sew that. Let me get those ones that I need to sew, my sewing pockets. All right, what I want to do is, actually that one might be good because it's less busy. I actually want to put some like vellum here, or will it work with this? Might actually work with this. Yeah, let's go with this one then. So I want to put some vellum down the bottom, and instead of having a pocket with, you know, paper over the top, we're going to do a pocket with vellum, and I think that's going to be really sweet. So I know it's really hard to see, but like that. So vellum, definitely a fun thing to use. So what I want to do is just measure where I want it. I probably want it around the end of that stamp, so I'm just going to go straight. Actually, I want to make it smaller so I can make use of the other side of that. If I had made that up to here, that's not much I can use, but now I can still use the rest of that. So we're going to make that type of pocket. Ta-da! Really fun. And do I keep the whole thing? Or not? And even that could be like a floating pocket. I could paper clip that in instead of sew that on the page. But if I did sew that on the page, here's some other ideas. Okay, I could put that right in the middle there, and I could then have a pocket behind it like this, or I could even sew it like this, and then it's like a big, so sew down there, and then it's like that. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to turn that into a pocket, a pocket on a pocket. So love that idea. Stitch around there, and like that. I'll come back later and show you how it all looks on the page, but yeah, I'll take that to my sewing machine later on. So I've got this scrap bit, I've got this scrap bit, I've got a few scrap bits left over. Okay, this one, perfect. This is going to be one of my side loading pockets. All right, I think I have a lot of pockets. I think we're right in the pocket department. We've got our top, we've got our bottom, we've got our wide, we've got our narrow, we've got our side, we've got our smaller ones. So we've got corner ones. I think we're good with pockets. So what we want is more journal cards. Okay, so I want to do, I think I want to do one like this. I just cut that off there. I love ledger, so you can even write on that side and the back, and I'm fine just having like a really large one because we don't have much in the way of large stuff at the moment, so I can see those going into these pockets like that. Okay, if you have a really narrow piece, that can still be a pocket, yeah? So you don't need super thick pockets. Narrow pieces are just as effective as being pockets. So don't throw out this little scrap, that can be a pocket. Okay, let me grab a paper clip and I want to show you another idea for an embellishment. And I'm going to use this as my example. So if I get my paper clip and I just want to measure, and I just want to go about here, measure the width of the paper clip. Might be a bit too wide. Okay, let's just get rid of that. And then you want to go and thread it through. And then you want to fold over this part. We're going to do an altered or embellished paper clip. I'm going to get my stapler. I'm just going to do one. Have I run out of staples? No, I haven't run out of staples. Two. Okay, and then we're going to make a little flag or banner. Do they call it banner? I think they call it banner. Okay. Takes a little bit of practice just to get the cuts right. Okay. So there's a bit of an embellished paper clip. Of course, with all these pockets and tags and things, you can add some bling, add some stickers, collage over them. Of course, you can do that as well, but here's just an idea. And then you stick it on the page like that. So another way to use them. Okay, what else? I mean, there's so many ways. This video won't cover them all, of course. There's many, many more ways to use these papers, but I hope this has just given you maybe a starting point if you're new to junk journals, or maybe gave you a couple extra ideas if you're already advanced. This one I think I might turn into a pocket or a journal card because I don't want to ruin this. That one's perfect as is with a typewriter. This one, again, I could turn that into a pocket. We've got lots of pockets. All right, this one. I wonder if I want to do another. No, I don't really want to cover anything in this particular one, but just a side note, use your vellum for pockets as well. And I really love the ripped edge, especially, I don't know, for the vintage look, kind of rustic. And I will just use that as a pocket, literally. It's a perfect size. I have this side one, this long one, so therefore I'm going to turn it into a side one. So I will just cut this part off because I don't really want to use anything other than the paper pads to embellish. So in terms of like decoration and colour, so anything else I use to embellish will be neutral. So vellum, coffee dye envelopes. So like this, I'll use. Maybe one of these ones. These types of things. That one. And that one. So I've got a few envelopes here. Again, I could decorate those if I wanted, or you could decorate these if you wanted to do the same type of thing. But I just like the neutral look, and it's just a way to have it be interactive, interesting, all that type of thing. So that's my plan or vision for this journal. Keep it neutral except for what I'm using to decorate. Alright, another way to use it, of course, is just to literally fold it in half and you can have a page like that. So do we want to do that? I don't know if I do because everything else is neutral. Literally everything else is neutral, so it'll look a bit weird if there's just one random page like this. But I think for the sake of wanting to show and use this in a million different ways, I just want to do it. Let's go for it. Why not? no way, I can't. I would in other journals, and I have done in other journals before, but I don't want white in this particular one. But don't be afraid of white. Having said that, I just have a particular vision for this journal that I want it all that neutral tone. But in other journals where I don't have that vision, I'm totally happy putting white pages in a journal. Sometimes I don't even use any coffee dye paper. So don't be afraid of white. Please, please don't be afraid of using just white pages. And I like using white pages in my personal journals because I feel free to create on white pages in a different way than decorative pages. So these are either going to be tags, journal cards, or pockets. We can decide that later on. So maybe in the next video, I will either show you how I lay them all out in the journal, or I might already have them laid out and I'll kind of flip you through it and show you what I've done. So yes, I still have this one too. Again, let's leave some options. It's nice having some options because maybe I'll find, oh no, I don't have enough pockets, and I can do something about that. So yeah, I hope that was fun and informative. And I hope it gives you some ideas for your own journals at home, and have fun making your own journals. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Willow Bound Journals exist to bring light and life into people's lives through creativity, beauty, story, and inspiration. A big extra special thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in August. This channel is what it is because of you, and your support means the world to me, and I just can't thank you guys enough. If you would like to become a patron and get access to printables, videos, first preference for my journals, behind the scenes looks, and personal updates, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description box below. If you want to support my channel through a donation, there is also a link to my tip jar in the description box. And if you would like to take one of my journaling courses, you can be part of the Anchor or Willow Journal course anytime in September. The links to the course websites are down below too. May you journal your life because your stories matter.